Hello, folks. Here we are with a semi-final game. Connect Bike Polo coming back at you at smack in the middle once again.
Yeah, we're here with, my name is Alex, and I'm here with Mr. Daniel Riley Polo himself.
Very honored to be here. Big fan of Connect, and finally made it onto the channel. I'm very excited. This should be a very exciting game. We've got the Tarnished versus Mucho Spicy Boys.
Yeah, on the Tarnished, we got Matt Fox, Bruce Furlong, and Andrew Shitty Whalen himself. Unbelievably good team. I don't know how many North American titles there are between these players. Matt's kind of the youngin' on the team, but like slayers.
And Mucho Spicy Bosses, Pete, Jenny, and Diego. And if you don't know these folks, well, you certainly will after you watch this game. No jokes on this court at all.
This could be an NA's final.
It really could.
Let's take a look at how we got here. We see waiting in the grand final from the result of this game is going to be Torpedo. This is the losers in third. The winner goes to the grand final. Tarnished had that close game against Excuse Me to get here, and Torpedo kind of rocked Mucho in that winner's bracket. Big thanks to our sponsors, Brockton Cyclery. They're Toronto's #1 bike polo bike shop, and they're the video sponsor for the channel. And also, you can help us make these videos by going on patreon.com/connectbikepolo and donating. We're also super proud to announce the upcoming tournament Slash Royale in Montreal. This is an indoor polo tournament. There's 2 courts. The surface is actually good. They have tested it out and confirmed this. We are super excited. There's a bar in the between that you can watch from a spectator balcony. It's going to be 3 versus 3, April 8th and 9th in Montreal. We will be live streaming the whole game, and registration is still open if you want to be a part of it. And a note from this game, we had issues for the first 4 minutes or so we did miss a little bit of the action, but let's get into it. Here we go. Diego, Andrew's going to grab it, gets around Pete, and our camera's going to cut out, but he scores that.
Take our word for it. He scored it.
I told you, we had technical issues at the beginning of this one.
And that just goes to show Andrew is not going to mince words. He's going to go take it straight to the net and dunk it in. He's just that kind of player.
Yeah, I mean, you win the joust, it's very risky, and it looks like the game's resumed here. This is the point where I'm realizing the other camera's not recording, and I'm trying to multitask frantically to get ourselves back up. So it really is just like a normal bike polo live stream.
Just for the first 4 minutes.
There's an advantage call. Yeah, it gets better, I promise. But there was an advantage call there. Looked like Diego had a scoring opportunity, and
somebody did something.
Couldn't see what happened. Yeah, somebody did something.
But Mucho Spicy Bosses came away with the ball out of that, and Diego on the net.
Yeah, they got to get back in it. Like, starting down off the joust is that's a rough way to go, especially in a do or die loser bracket final like this.
Yeah, well, they do have a lot of time to work, at least. And they'll take advantage. Yeah. Bruce with a big long boy.
Yeah, rebound grabbed by Diego.
Diego looks like he's resetting behind his own net. Playing safe, playing smart, snaking around.
Mucho are a very deliberate strategic team, and you'll see Pete and Diego just run those kind of drop passes, work their way in, and find the shots they want. They're so consistent about that. That's how they end up in these kind of finals.
Yeah, I can't even imagine how many hours on the court Pete and Diego have playing together, and it shows.
On the other side, you've got 2 out of the 3 players for Tarnished are the 3-peat North American champions. And there's Andrew and Bruce doing their thing. It's going to be a good scoring opportunity. There's the drop pass. Bruce all alone. Wow.
Jenny just staying cool under pressure, as you need to do in net.
Jenny, one of North America's best defenders. And anytime you talk synergy about 2 players, they crash into each other like Andrew and Bruce just did. But there you go. What a pass. And another shot.
Oh! Wow. Was that a deflect off of Pete's mallet? That's unfortunate.
Let's take a look. This is an awesome pass by Andrew, though. Just finds Bruce. Here's the shot. Let's see what happens. Pete gets a piece of it.
Just a deflect off the shaft. I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to try to interrupt the ball, and it just didn't pan out for Pete.
Yeah, that's a great defensive play, and there's not much Jenny can do there.
Look at Bruce's face. He knows he got a little bit lucky on that one.
Oh, yeah. Well, Mucho have some work to do now, down 2, but still 13 minutes left. That's loads of time. Pete's working in the corner.
Sounded like somebody hit something. I don't know. Maybe a bystander.
Yeah, Bruce is bringing it up. Diego's in the way. He's going to have a shot, but that's wide.
And he can do that. He can take a little bit of a lower quality shot. They're up 2-0, so why not let her rip?
Yeah, I mean, this is an explosive start for the Tarnished. Like, this team they're very good. I mean, Andrew and Bruce have won multiple North American titles together. It shows, but I expect Mucho to come back from this.
No, Mucho will not take this lying down, that's for sure.
You can see they're doing some forechecking in the corner that we can't see, but now our camera's back, so we can see. There we go. Bruce and Diego battling it in the corner. Andrew's going to come bail him out, try to get things going.
And Andrew under a lot of pressure. Diego somehow comes away with that. Dishes it to Pete. Hoping for a shooting lane. Takes a decent look.
Going to fight for that rebound. Bruce gets it. Oh, this is a 2-on-1. Nice pass to Andrew. Back to Bruce.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
I like to see him go for that extra pass, though.
Something I noticed from both these teams is just how quickly they go from having possession behind their net into a scoring opportunity. It's just very, if the defense is not on them right away, they will take all that real estate.
And they'll pedal hard to do it. Looks like a lot of traffic here. Jenny's out of net to come help. Let's go.
I like that. They're down 2. They got to start forcing it a little bit. Nothing crazy, but I love that. Just that ride through by Jenny forced the Tarnished defense to kind of respect her presence, and now she's going to be able to stay on the ball.
And all 3 of them pretty deep here, so lucky that they got away clean.
Yeah, smart reset. Possession is the most important thing when you're 3 up like that. They're just being patient. They do have time to get the shots they want.
Oh,
Matt goes down.
What happened to Matt?
I think he just slid out there. I don't think Diego got him. Diego's going to reset again. This is that very methodical, deliberate.
Oh, here we go,
wow,
Pete.
Pete just
nice
played
shot.
it around Matt.
Nice little play. You keep doing those, one of them's going to go in.
Yeah, Andrew gets beat to the ball by Pete, and he's going to get him back.
Okay, and here we go. Behind the Tarnished net. Pete follows him. And just a nice, safe little pass. Staying behind the net. Can't score from there, so that's a safe place to be, especially when you're up 2-0.
Andrew's got the lane,
Oof.
and Jenny says no again. Risky rebound for Matt. Wow, what a pass. Diego's so quick on that pass.
And he knows Pete's going to be there.
Yeah, so smart. Oh, Pete finds the lane, but Matt in the way.
All right, pinching him off at the boards. Nowhere for Pete to go. Trying
There's
to find Diego.
Matt's gone.
Matt's
Diego's
away.
coming in.
Oh.
That was a big one. Advantage Tarnished. The play keeps going. I hope it looks like everyone's okay. You can hear Diego's spokes jangling.
Well, he did it to himself, so I don't feel too bad for him, although he had to pedal hard.
Yeah,
he couldn't let
Diego
him get
actually
that
gets
third.
back in the play. He gets back in the play to grab the ball. I think the teams and the refs are going to take a minute here to figure out what's happening. I like this. You take some time especially when people get shaken up like that. Take a minute to decide like what the call is.
Yeah, I think it's somewhat clear.
Yeah, it
looks
looks
kind
at
of
full
like
speed. It looks like Diego pretty much comes in. You can see this is the slow-mo replay the refs wish they had.
Yeah,
That's a lot higher and more even than I thought it was. When I watched it live, I thought Diego just did him dirty from behind.
Just came in crazy. It looked like his front wheel rode up on Matt's front wheel, so
yeah,
I guess that makes it a T-bone.
Yeah, I don't know what the ultimate call was, but it's going to be a 30-second penalty.
Diego hit from behind,
but timeout to fix his wheel.
I think whatever the call technically turns out to be, that feels like the right penalty to me.
Yeah, I will say I really don't like that Matt has his elbow out in this situation. Like, you can see he gets Diego under the chin there. Like, I think any time you have contact, like polo's a contact sport, keep your elbows in. Just everyone's got to keep their elbows in. I know Matt doesn't instigate it there, but like just everybody should keep their elbows in.
Yeah, it didn't look like a chicken wing, but it could have been more tucked. I guess you're right. In any case, everybody's okay. That's the important thing.
Absolutely. And now we got a penalty kill on our hands for Mucho, who are already down 2, which is really not what they want.
Tarnished on the power play, really hoping to take advantage here.
You can see the Tarnished being really patient with this, and Mucho just being real smart, doubling up. Good look. Wow, Pete just read that like a book.
Pete caught that.
Oh, nice pick by Matt.
Oh, and Pete's down. Uh-oh. That is really bad for them.
Andrew's got it.
Power play about to end.
One-on-one with Jenny. And she stands tall.
Nice.
Back to Matt for the rebound, and that's back. And Diego's back in. Penalty killed.
Diego's back in looking for Pete.
Gonna find them. Down low. Finds the lane.
Ah, what a shot. What a shot.
I don't know how Bruce saw that to be able to block it, but
it looked like it maybe went off the goalie's wheel.
Yeah, Bruce down low to Andrew.
Andrew with speed. He's going to get there, it looks like. Oh, and another good shot.
Almost an instant replay of the crash with Matt, but Diego thought better of it.
Yeah, he was too scared of that power play. You can't give another one of those over to Tarnished.
That was actually a pretty dangerous cross that just happened there. Diego had a good cross, and Pete almost got a piece of it.
I'm surprised to see them both so close together, Pete and Diego. They could both get tied up and ball comes loose. Could spell disaster.
Yeah, they're definitely... The game's about half over, and they're both pushing for it. Really pushing the pace, for sure. I don't know about that shot.
I don't know about that shot, but I know the feeling. You just feel like you got to get some shots off.
Yeah.
And
Andrew's so patient.
We're late at the bracket. A random shot's not very likely to go in with these folks in net. So
yeah,
I don't know about that.
But at the same time, like, you want to take the shots you can get, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. They've had some good looks. I don't think there's any reason to take one that's that low percentage. But
love to see Diego play the ball with his wheel.
The bottom bracket shot, one of my favorites.
Andrew was not having it. Oh, nice moves. Andrew's just so controlled.
And he doesn't go for the pass. He saw Diego there cutting off the pass. That was smart, but he did end up losing the ball.
Pete's going to find the lane, but someone's in the way.
Where's this ball? Must be in the corner with Andrew. Yep. Here comes Andrew, nice and low on his bike. That aggressive posture. It's very scary when you're on the court. I can tell you from experience.
Yeah. In that one-on-one, you just feel like you're on an island against him. Like, you're just hoping that you can slow them down long enough to be useful.
Pete and Diego put such a play together. Wow. The shot at the end just didn't quite happen.
That was so close.
That is unfortunate for Mucho spicy bosses. That really looked like they were cooking.
And it's worth noting, loser of this game is out. I mean, out in third place, which is an incredible accomplishment.
Hey, out on the podium, I'm stoked with that. However, I don't think either of these teams is going to be happy with third place.
No, both of these teams expect to win. I don't think there's any tournament that either of these teams, even Worlds, that they could show up to and they would be not playing for the win. Andrew's just taking his time.
Playing smart. Just play slow. You're up 2. Yeah. Keep the ball. Kill some time.
Just over 5 minutes. Matt's going to run the boards, and Diego politely says no this time.
Kind of just gave that one up to Diego, but he doesn't give up on defense, that's for sure.
Yeah, Matt's looking for the forecheck. Nice cross to Pete. And Pete's going to have a full court or half court shot to the corner. Sounded like it hit a bike or something.
There's only 5 minutes left on the clock. I'd love to see Jenny roll out of net again here.
Yeah, Mucho they've had chances, but they just haven't been able to make them work.
That's how it goes sometimes. You put the right play together and it just doesn't go in. We've all been there. They're not playing a bad game here.
No, this has been, I mean, you know, if that one deflection doesn't go, this is a 1-point game. Off the joust.
Off the joust, yeah.
This is a 1 off the joust goal and 1 kind of weird deflection goal, but great chances from both teams. We've seen multiple breakaways.
Scoop passes it. I really didn't think Bruce was going to get to that, but he did somehow.
Oh. Yeah, Pete mallets Bruce's wheel. Bruce did such a good job to hold on to the ball there. That was genuinely impressive. And Pete just kind of gets their hand caught in the cookie jar there.
Yeah, it wasn't egregious, but that's definitely on Pete there.
Yeah, and good on Pete for just immediately raising their mallet.
Yep.
Helping the ref out. I like that. I want to see more of that in Bike Polo. Andrew's creating space.
Oh, man. That was looking dicey for a second there.
Matt almost got that rebound. I think another goal for Tarnished pretty much seals the coffin on this one. Wow, Andrew breakaway. Looking.
Oh.
Jenny again.
I thought what you were talking about was going to come true.
And Pete's going to look for it.
Yeah, that third point with 0 for Mucho, that's really demoralizing. That would spell the end, I think. So here's hoping we get a Mucho point on the boards.
Yeah, I mean, they are pressuring. This game is moving fast, but it's moving fast in both directions for sure. Here's Andrew coming out.
Andrew's just got to beat Pete.
There.
Andrew on the goalie. Oh, Jenny just holding it down. And Diego pedaling.
With the exception of that, of the joust, I think Jenny has now stopped Andrew like 4 times in a row.
Oh, that looks like another mallet. Too bad.
Diego caught Bruce's wheel. And Pete's going to touch the ball. That stops the play. Yeah.
Diego totally not on purpose once again.
Diego just catches his front wheel. Yeah. Looks like the teams are going to take another timeout. So we'll take a look at how we got here. This was that off the joust. We see Andrew coming around, gets by Pete, and I believe that he can score from there.
100%. So he went around the outside of Pete.
Yeah.
And just hit the backhand dirty angle.
Yeah, such a crafty player. This was a beautiful pass early on. We saw Bruce, and this time Jenny denied the goal. She's been rock solid all game.
Is this going to be our deflect goal? I think so.
I think so.
I want to see that one again, that's for sure.
Pete does such a good job to block the ball, and it's just...
yeah, that is unfortunate.
So unlucky. That's such a strange arc for the ball to take, too, like, and it drops over Jenny's wheel.
I mean, seeing how that ended up, better off leaving it well enough alone, but we'll never know.
Yeah, this was the big crash.
Yep, they were going quick.
30-second penalty. Everything's scarier at speed. I think when you're ahead, like when you're the player coming from behind, if you're Diego there, it's not good enough to be even. You have to be ahead. And wow, that's almost a replay of the deflection off Pete's mallet, but it deflects off Andrew's mallet and goes wide.
Here's Pete sneaking around the back wheel. God, what a shot.
It's mallet.
And it was the mallet. Good job, goalie.
It's mallet. I don't know how Bruce saw that. That's wild. And that's why they're in the loser bracket final, because they are very good.
Well, and you saw that shot going right at the 5-hole. That's a tight shot to make for Pete, and they did
Pete
it.
Threaded the needle to find that shot, and this was so good. Diego lining it up, and then just
Diego does not miss those often. That's a lucky one for Tarnished, because Matt was not looking too settled in net there. That was their moment.
That was a beautiful pass. And then this is how we got here. Bruce just going down, and that's going to be Tarnished ball with just over 3 minutes left and a 2-point lead.
And we are back.
And wow, Diego almost got the steal right at the halfway mark.
Nice light pass by Andrew. Matt dishes to nobody, and Pete recovers. Let's go. Jenny's out of net. Let's get all 3 of them going.
Crunch time for Mucho.
And Pete, feeling the pressure, had 2 teammates to look for and took a shot of their own.
Matt cooks in. You know, only 1 player back. I actually really like that shot from Matt. Doesn't go there. Diego got a piece of it, but good attempt. Wow, almost picked off that pass. Mucho playing with fire, but
they have to. They have to in this situation.
They need 2 goals in almost 2 minutes against one of North America's best teams now. It's slowly getting more dire. Andrew's just so patient.
And he can afford to be, so...
Yeah, here comes Diego.
Yeah, he's not going to mess up unless they force it.
Great. Oh, good forecheck by Mucho. They've got the ball back. Pete's looking. Sees Diego on the drop. He's
Much
there.
doing for Diego.
And
Andrew is away.
Andrew's so good at these. Jenny's back. Of course she saves another breakaway. Why not?
Yeah, Jenny's seen a few of those dirty angle shots, so it's going to be hard to get her with that light shot.
I know, despite the fact that Tarnished are winning, I don't think I've seen Andrew stopped on this many consecutive breakaways.
Yeah, he's just going to the well with that stale bread shot a little too much. I think when you're up, you may as well rip it, especially when you're up. Jenny's going to keep blocking that with her wheel all day.
Mucho come up with the ball again. 1 minute, a little over 1 minute. Pete, low angle shot.
With a shot.
Gets the wheel.
And I'm not sure. It doesn't look like Bruce has wheel covers, so you whack that thing hard enough, there's a chance it goes through even if he blocks it.
I think he does. I think he has the clear ones.
He's got the mesh ones?
I'm not sure. I think he's got those clear mesh ones, yeah. They just don't show up on camera as well. Pretty sure every player in this game has wheel covers on, or at least 48 spokes.
Yeah, smart.
Pete's looking. Bruce says no. We're in the last minute. The clock is definitely against Mucho here.
The writing seems to be on the wall, but you never know. This is still such a good team. They could do it. We've seen crazier things happen.
Tarnished are just smothering the ball, and as soon as I say that, Diego comes up with it. 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It's now or never. Pete looking for the shot. Gets the lane. No, turned around.
Goes for the stale bread, but you can't stale bread on 2 bikes. And Bruce is willing to just dump it into the corner.
All right.
Yep.
10 seconds. Pete's just going to hit it deep.
Yeah, I get that.
That's tough. And that's going to do it. Tarnished get that early lead and hang on. Mucho threw everything they had at them. That was honestly a very close game for what the score ended up. I mean, only 2 points, but
2 points and 1 right off the joust. For as little action as we had, that was an exciting game. I'm on the edge of my seat here, and this game is, 4 months old?
And that's going to be our grand final, Turd Pedo versus the Tarnished.
So Turd Pedo versus Tarnished, and we've got Mucho on the 3rd step of the podium.
And you can see why. I don't think any team is withstanding that barrage unless you're at the level that Tarnished and Turd Pedo are. And even then, it was close. Big shout out to the sponsors from this event. You can see everyone that helped put Smack in the Middle on. And again, thank you to the sponsors for this video. That's Brockton Cyclery, Toronto's Bike Polo Bike Shop. If you're in Toronto, definitely check them out. And you can support videos like this and the channel at patreon.com/connectbikepolo. I cannot wait to bring the final. It's coming.
I can't wait to see it. And thank you so much, Connect Bike Polo, for having me on. Very, very much looking forward to this final game here.
We're also super proud to announce the upcoming tournament /Royale in Montreal. This is an indoor polo tournament. There's 2 courts. The surface is actually good. They have tested it out and confirmed this. We are super excited. There's a bar in the between that you can watch from a spectator balcony. It's going to be 3 versus 3, April 8th and 9th in Montreal. We will be live streaming the whole game, and registration is still open if you want to be a part of it.